Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the world's most famous arena. Fought here from legends among legends, the Madison Square Garden, in the heart of America, New York City. This is the Ring on ROZN pay-per-view presents the Ring 5. Is that 5? The Ring 6. 12 rounds of boxing for the Ring magazine and the Ring 4, my mistake, I can't read Roman numerals. 12 rounds of boxing for the Ring magazine and WBC lightweight championships of the world. Tonight's historic event is promoted by Madison Square Garden in association with Yamari Young for the Ring magazine. Sponsored by Prize Fighters, Roblox's most authentic boxing game, now in early access. Ro Prime and RafKings, the #1 place to cash in your bets. Flash Ro Sports, back up and running. Ro FIFA, the home of creativity. Winning Boxing Shop, the best boxing shop in Roblox. Buy all your gear here today. Rostar Sports Boxing Beta and Rida Season. Live on ROZN. This championship contest is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council. Brought to you by President Guy Boss and Ring Magazine. Overseen by Yamari Young. Supervising at ringside tonight is Outbreaker. Your judges scoring this contest are Yariel Mendoza and Lee Everest. And the referee in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, veteran official Marcus Holloway. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with blue and orange trim, weighing in officially at 134 pounds, and standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. He brings to the table 3 victories, undefeated, and 1 draw, with 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Orlando, Florida, United States, he is the challenger, Orlando Rose. And the person opposing him, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks, he weighs in officially at 133.2 pounds, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. He enters the ring with a professional record of 7 victories, 1 defeat, and all 6 by way of knockout of the 7 victories. Coming from Newark, New Jersey, United States, he is the current reigning WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson. And now the officials are ready, the fighters are ready, and so for the sold out crowd here in Madison Square Garden and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Thank you, Nathan Dan, for that ring introduction. As we are now getting ready for this fight, this has been what we've all been waiting for. Shakur Stevenson and Orlando Rose, weeks of promoting this fight. Shakur has not been able to come out to promote it as well as it really should have been, but it is none to worry about, as it will all be answered here, whether or not he is deserving to hold on to his title or not. Nathan, what are your predictions and what are you thinking kind of heading into this right now?
I believe that Shakur might have an upper hand on him. He's been in the ring a lot longer than Orlando has now. Since Orlando did take a short hiatus after his fight with Shakur, but he has recently made a comeback, I believe, sometime early around, I believe, in the Mike Tyson versus Joshua Sanchez fight, if I can pull up the receipts here real quick. Yes, I am correct. Okay. So Orlando we might see something new from Orlando Rose here. He said that he was not the same Orlando Rose that got knocked out in round 5, the first time that they both fought each other.
So, what are your kind of predictions kind of heading into this? What do you think is going to mainly kind of take place?
I believe that Shakur, with his speed and precision, he might have the upper hand against Orlando Rose, and he might bring it home for his first title defense.
And what about Rose? Do you have any thoughts for him?
For Rose, he said that he trained all of his might for this fight specifically, so we might see something new for him. If he manages to pull an upset victory, he becomes the new WBC lightweight champion, and he might, again, like I said before, he might land himself in a spot for pound.
He's looking all very good. Excited to get this going. Excited to see what we are going to get into right here. Nathan, I mean, what have you been thinking about the fight so far, man? We've had a lot of fights go down. But do you think this one may take the cake?
I hope so. My board right now, number 1 fight probably has to go to, let me see here, of course, the co-main right now. Both fighters in the co-main, Bernardo Barnes and Gerald Johnson, played incredible feats towards each other. Number 2 definitely has to go to currently Carl Cortez versus Hanson Rose. Hanson Rose delivering an upset finish right now. And number 3, I believe, is currently Luis Hernandez and Gilbert Gunnar. But if this fight turns out to be what I think it might be, this fight might take the cake for me for number 1.
I'm excited to hear that, man. Well, before we head on into this amazing main event action, let's take a look at our tail of the tape for the evening here. Let us take a look. So the tail of the tape, Shakur Stevenson versus Orlando Rose. We got Shakur Stevenson, age 20 years old, standing at a height of 5'8", weighing yesterday at 133.2 pounds and a reach of 68 inches, 7 wins, 6 knockouts, and only 1 defeat. And then we have Orlando Rose, 19 years of age, 5'8", 134.7 pounds. He weighed in yesterday at weigh-ins, and as well as Shakur, 68 inches of reach. Both fighters from America. Orlando, 3 wins, 2 knockouts, no defeats, but 1 draw on his record for the ring and WBC lightweight championship. Excited to get into this here as we are about to turn back over right now for this main event action for this evening. Excited to get into it here in just a moment. It's now time to get started up here. Shakur versus Rose.
Both fighters taking the last minute to talk with their corner right now. Get rehash on their plans, and we're off.
Round number 1.
Shakur backing up immediately. Orlando going in for the offense here. Now, Shakur, he's currently the WBC lightweight champion. This is his first title defense, I believe. His last fight was against Ashton Aldridge in November 22nd, but he didn't. So he has taken some time off after the win, but it looks like that time was not in vain. He did take that time off to train and train. Just under wraps, I believe.
Our fans on predictions for this fight, surprisingly 47% to the champion. Shakur is the underdog, even though he's the champion for this fight. Orlando Rose is the 53% favorite heading into this bout. Round number 1, so far, Shakur has been heavily on the back foot. Orlando Rose has having a pitbull type of style, just rushing at him, not giving him much room to work with at all.
Yeah, previously, he's Orlando currently 3-0. He's undefeated right now. Previously, he did fight. So this is the rematch for both Shakur and Orlando. He did fight Shakur previously as a last-minute replacement and lost. So since then, he has taken some time off after the fight. So his last fight was against Brian Hawk on November 8th.
Absolutely. An amazing fight. And funny enough, the original Shakur and Orlando fight was on the master plan, Carla Cortez versus Yariel Mendoza. It was the first main card fight for that, which
for both fighters, I believe, right?
For both fighters, yes.
Now Orlando now backing up a little bit. Shakur letting body shot after body shot. We head on to the next round. Previously, though, I was taking note that both fighters were landing some huge uppercut shots towards each other. So both fighters are really just fired up to just get the show on the road.
Excited.
It's changing punches towards each other. This might be interesting here.
You're throwing too many shots. I think a little bit from Orlando's corner. They're telling him to slow down. Look at Shakur's defense. Shakur is known for his defense very well, as much as his striking. I mean, his last fight, he went to a smooth decision victory. And we have judges here. He could very well do the same right here. Shakur is not in much of a rush to go for the knockout. He has 12 rounds.
Oh, Orlando landing an uppercut onto Shakur.
Both of these fighters, actually every fighter on this card who's fought 12 rounds has never fought 12 rounds before, so it's a very new experience. And I think Shakur kind of likes that he has more time and he can kind of pick and choose what he wants to do. But Orlando is not making it that very easy for him to do with his constant pressure. Look,
big
Shakur
uppercut from Orlando there.
Shakur being backed up into the corner. A big uppercut by Orlando again.
Another big uppercut from Orlando again. These are some windmill punches that I'm seeing right now.
Big shots right now coming in from Orlando Rose. Another left hand. Shakur is just not taking these too good. Or maybe so. Shakur hasn't really showed if he's taking them good or bad. He's kind of just going with the flow of it.
Shakur is being backed up into the corner right now. He's trying to get himself off the ropes. Orlando is relentlessly pressurizing Shakur, trying to KO him before the early round. With an uppercut. And Orlando gets the first KO. Shakur is down.
Shakur has went down for the first time tonight. Wow, Shakur has. I don't think Shakur has went down since his loss to This is round number 3, right? Yeah. So I don't think Shakur has went down since his loss to Ryan Sayoto. Where he got cocky and got too ahead of himself, taunting, and then went down, I think, multiple times, eventually losing. So let's see if the same's gonna happen again. And we already see in the comments. We already see in the comments right here. Someone saying, "And the new Orlando got it." Orlando was the favorite, but I don't know if that's the wrong decision to make. Orlando only having 4 fights on his resume, with one of them being a draw, while Shakur has had 8. But is Father Time catching up to Shakur? Shakur's only 20. I don't know how Father Time's gonna catch up to him, but who knows? Maybe Shakur is just not built for it anymore.
And both of these fighters are young and they are powerful. They are trading shots after shots. Shakur landing a big uppercut onto Orlando. Orlando trying to back up a little bit before heading back into the fight, trading punches with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur going with another uppercut. Another uppercut trying to break Orlando's guard now. Orlando's broke Shakur's guard. Shakur ducks down, puts a 1-2 into his body. Orlando clinches onto Shakur. Shakur trying to land a body jab onto Orlando, but Orlando backs up in time. Shakur ducking that hook there.
Nice straight from Orlando right now, backing up Shakur into the ropes.
Orlando
I want to let him get
clinching
three.
onto Shakur there, trying to catch his breath a little bit.
Round number 4. Shakur is down, I think, about 2 rounds after that knockdown that Orlando Rose was able to score. I think he definitely needs to start, you know, I think he's doing pretty good with his back foot movement right now. Not trying to let Orlando get too
nice
get too ahead of him.
Uppercut combo.
Nice double uppercut by Shakur right there.
Now Shakur, now that since he's got a knockdown against him, he needs to see if he can break Orlando and get a knockdown against Orlando as well to even the playing field now, because I think he's currently at a disadvantage in points.
I think so.
Orlando,
needs to.
A big swing from Orlando, and Shakur just dodges it.
Right now, Shakur is definitely fighting like Shakur. Definitely trying to fight on the outside, not trying to only getting in when he needs to.
Orlando
clinching.
Clinching onto Shakur again.
Yeah, I think Shakur.
I think kind of
stiff jab right there that lands for Orlando. A nice 3-punch combination, and Shakur is able to weave that straight. Ooh, another. Shakur is starting to land. Like I said, he has 12 rounds. I don't think he's too worried about going to a decision. That's not something that he's really worried about doing right now.
When Orlando clinching onto Shakur just to stop him from his uppercut landing onto him, that would have been bad for Orlando if that connected. Both fighters taking a little bit of a breather before going back for the exchange. Shakur dodging that hook there. Orlando clinching onto Shakur again. He's just backing him onto the ropes. We head on to round 5, I believe. Shakur calling for ref. Shakur calling for ref. I think he's under the assumption that Orlando is trying to do something a bit dirty. But I don't think the ref has caught it yet.
Not yet. Let's take
Orlando clinching onto Shakur again.
Let's take a look at that knockdown again by Orlando Rose that caught Shakur off guard.
Orlando backing Shakur up on the ropes again. Shakur ducking on that hook there. Nice. And Orlando and Shakur. Oh, both nice evasiveness for both fighters there. Trading punches again. Orlando trying to land that stiff jab onto Shakur, but Shakur backs out in time. Oh, and a nice stiff jab from Orlando. Orlando trying to break Shakur's guard, trying to get through him, see if he can get some punches in and an uppercut. I think what Orlando needs to do right now is land some body work to presumably slow down Shakur, because Shakur is very fast, and it looks like and Shakur is suffering big shots after big shot from Orlando right there. Shakur trying to back out of the fight. Hey, dashing. He's in trouble. He's in the corner right now. Orlando's letting him have it.
Shakur's been getting backed up the entire fight, honestly. Shakur has not been on the front foot for often.
Shakur on the ropes again.
And this is getting him into moments where he's up against the ropes and up against the barriers, which is not a very good position to be. Another big left hand that's able to land for Orlando Rose.
A big cut forming onto Shakur's eye right there. They're presumably bleeding a little bit. It might have blurred his vision a little bit there. Down to the next round. So the ref cleaned the blood out of Shakur's eye there so you can see better.
Is Shakur having a cut? Yeah, Shakur does have a cut on his.
Shakur has a massive cut on his eye.
Not good.
Orlando bobbing and weaving in, landing an uppercut and then a body jab onto the.
Ooh.
And then a body jab. Shakur returning to center, laying another body jab of his own, slipping that uppercut. Orlando clinching onto Shakur.
Ooh.
Shakur trying to get himself out of the ropes. His back is up against the rope. That is not looking good for Shakur.
Orlando has not been landing much shots.
Oh, and a nice combo from Shakur. I think Orlando is starting to get a little bit tired from all that punching. Shakur is starting to fight back.
Shakur is fighting smart. I don't know if you've seen, but he weaved over almost like 4 punches. Actually, I'm gonna show it on the replay, but he weaved a bunch of punches right there.
Onto Shakur again, trying to catch his breath. Oh, and a big uppercut from Shakur. Orlando backing out a little bit to catch his breath here, regain some stamina. Orlando is getting backed up onto the ropes here. Shakur trying to land a stiff jab, backing out, dodging that uppercut that Orlando tried to throw. Orlando throwing a 1-2 and another big uppercut that didn't connect correctly. Shakur trying to get and a big right hand from Orlando after breaking his guard from that uppercut.
Shakur is being backed up heavily right now.
Shakur's back into the corner again. He's being backed up too much. Orlando clinching onto Shakur once more.
Ooh, a big stiff jab. Round number 7. Shakur has been.
That was a very eventful fight.
This is very technical. A very technical fight by Shakur. A very technical fight by Shakur for sure. I think Shakur is definitely winning on points right now, and I don't think Shakur is going for the KO. If we're looking at Shakur right now, he's not looking for the KO. He's just going off straight points. All he wants is points. That is all Shakur wants.
Jab, stopping Shakur in his tracks, clinching onto Shakur again, possibly trying to tire him out a little bit by using his weight. Shakur landing a nice stiff jab onto Orlando. Doing some body work for Orlando here. Orlando tries to do the same.
Ooh, look at the defense by Shakur. Shakur's defensive footwork is honestly just impeccable. It's really nice to see him move. And it's very uncommon too, with everyone in this wanting to go for knockouts. Shakur is like the only one I can really think of who doesn't go for the knockouts and who actually tries to fight technical and actually tries to fight like a real boxer. So that's why I appreciate Shakur's style a lot more, because nobody else really does try to go the distance. Shakur is the only one, and I can say that very confidently too. I can say that confidently that Shakur is the only one who really tries to piece their opponent down without having to take their head off. Like, look at that right there, a good change of angle right there. Orlando's able to duck, weave that jab, but still, just the combinations and the placement of them is just beautiful. As we're heading into the final seconds of round number 7, so far it has been all Shakur.
Sorry, my mom called me. I'm back now. Alright, where are we at?
Round number 8 to kick off things.
4 more rounds left for these two fighters here. It looks like they've been going through war right now. Shakur backed up onto the ropes again. Orlando clinching onto Shakur to catch his breath. Orlando trying to break Shakur's guard there, trying to find the golden opportunity to strike hard. But Shakur is just not letting him have it. Shakur trying to go for the stiff jab. Orlando but barely misses. Shakur backing up into the ropes again. Think what we're seeing here, Yamari. That Shakur is trying to deploy the rope-a-dope tactic, the same rope-a-dope tactic that the all-famous Muhammad Ali used against Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle fight in Zaire in the 70s, I believe.
Absolutely, I'm definitely seeing that. Shakur is using his distance to his advantage, and it's honestly beautiful to see. It's really beautiful to see how he moves.
Yeah, believe
Shakur,
that.
nice
Ooh,
jab
and a
that sticks
nice
him.
stiff jab.
A three-punch combination by
big,
Shakur.
And a big combo by Shakur. Orlando's definitely hurt. He's backing up into the corner, clinching onto Shakur. With nice evasiveness from Orlando there.
Ooh, I think Orlando's hurt. I think Orlando's hurt.
Looks like he's in big trouble. And nice evasiveness from Orlando once more, is dodging that uppercut. He's trying to avoid any more hits.
I think that combination definitely put a little bit of pain into Orlando. He's not as aggressive as he just was.
I think he's finally taming the pit bull right now. We head on to round number 9, I believe.
Absolutely. This is definitely in the nature of Shakur to go the distance, man. Not afraid at all to go the distance. Let's take a look at that jab right there. Nice movement by Shakur, and let's take a look at that combination jab right there with that right hand.
Quick breather.
And then let's take a look again at the one earlier before. Shakur stuck in the corner with some nice movement, switching angles up on Orlando in the nicest way possible. Now
both fighters are being very cautious towards each other now.
I think
Orlando,
Nathan, I think Orlando understands that this fight is probably going the distance, and I think he's not. He doesn't know what to do. He wasn't really expecting the fight to go the distance. He wanted the knockout, but after his energy is probably completely drained out, he's like, all right, I cannot go for the knockout. I don't have enough energy for it. I have to go for the decision, but I'm down on points. He's stuck. He doesn't know what to do because going for the knockout won't work. He doesn't have enough energy for it. It's the 9th round. These fighters have never went 12 rounds before in their entire careers at all in prize fighters ever. Nobody has went 12 rounds before, so it's definitely
ring IQ is incredible right now. We see it in full display. Oh, and a nice combo from Shakur. Orlando clinching him onto the ropes.
Besides in rings, but yes, they have not went 12 rounds before.
Yeah, trying to cling on to the last few seconds here.
Lord have mercy. Shakur is just pinpoint accuracy. 15 seconds to go in round number 9. We are in the championship rounds now. Round number 10 is amongst us. Only 3 more rounds to go to crown your new champion.
Yeah, from Shakur. Orlando clinching onto Shakur once more. We head on to round number 10. Two more rounds.
Two more rounds to go.
Yeah.
Until we head to the judges' scorecards.
Orlando is exhausted. Shakur trying to play it out, go to the distance. He is no longer the aggressive fighter that he used to be back in the early rounds here. Orlando hitting with that nice body jab. Both fighters waiting it out, trying to find a good opportunity to fight.
Ooh.
On a big uppercut that Shakur just threw there. Dodging. Yeah, I am taking poses. Don't worry.
Some good shots right now.
Orlando clinching onto Shakur again.
It's like this is like something that's like sometimes commentary isn't even needed. Like just look for yourself at what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. But both fighters, Orlando landing that body jab that just stopped Shakur in the tracks. Shakur trying to back away from the ropes again. Both fighters really going at it with each other. Orlando clinching onto Shakur once more. This time it's a little bit longer. I think Shakur is also starting to get a little bit tired. Nice body hook to Shakur. And a body cross to Shakur from Orlando. Orlando taking it a lot more easier now. Since then, we got 35 seconds left on the clock. Shakur backing out, pushing him. He's getting pushed into the corner.
What round is
again.
this?
Orlando,
What round is this?
we are around 11. 23 seconds left on the
23
clock
seconds
here.
left.
Yeah, Shakur.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know why Prize
got
Fighters
himself
did
out of
that,
the
but
one.
it's all good. Probably not used to going 12 rounds, so the game was like, yeah, you're not gonna do that. But all good to see.
Shakur
Last
just
few
missing a
seconds in this
1-2
11th
opportunity
round.
there on Orlando. Shakur clinching onto Orlando on the last second.
Round number 12. The first round 12. The first round 12 of in league history for any prize fighter fight.
This match has really gone the distance. Shakur is trying to play. He's just trying to wait it out, and Orlando is exhausted from punching so much. Both fighters taking it cautiously.
A minute and 20 to go. Shakur, I think, is just waiting for it to go out. Now Shakur is done. Yeah, Shakur is just waiting for the final seconds and for his hand to be raised in victory. Gonna have to get the judges' scorecards as well, but I'm pretty sure the game has it the same way. A minute to go before we announce our new Ring Magazine and WBC lightweight champion of the world. 716 views have been reached for this live stream. This is the most viewed live stream so far, and we have 35 people watching currently. We see Yariel, I think, in Orlando's corner saying back foot, but I don't think Orlando's listening too well to the advice. Shakur taking his time. Oh, a nice jab by Shakur.
Another stiff jab from Shakur.
That woke you up. That woke you up, didn't it?
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not used to having 12 rounds to be sitting in through 12 rounds. This
absolutely
last few seconds left onto the clock. Shakur is being pushed back into the ropes now, and it's over.
Shakur is your winner.
Shakur, after a grueling 12-round war, is now claiming to be the victor of the match. His first title defense.
His first title defense.
And still the reigning WBC champion.
The first man to ever go 12 rounds to a decision in the ring history and league history. Shakur Stevenson